Hi, I'm Hans Wilkes, and I'm here at the Bakemark Training Center, and today I'm going to show you how to make a very simple decadent ganache. A ganache can be made with either a couverture chocolate, or with pure chocolate chips, or with a compound coating. Now the ratios are going to be slightly different depending on what product you use. To make a ganache using a compound coating, and if it was a dark coating, you would go at the ratio of 1.5 to 1 to cream. If it's milk, then you would go 2 to 2.5 to 1 part cream. And if it's dark couverture, you would use it 1 to 1. And if you were using milk chocolate couverture, it would be 2 to 1. If you're using pure chocolate chips as your chocolate, then it would also, if they are dark chocolate, it would be 1 to 1. So the first thing that you do is you bring your cream to a boil. It doesn't need to come to a full rolling boil, and the best way to do that is in a microwave. If you're doing it on a stove, be sure to keep stirring your cream so you don't burn it. Once you bring that cream to a good boil, then all you do is you just pour in your chocolate and you begin stirring. And at first you kind of think that this isn't really going to come together, and then it's almost like magic. You keep stirring and it will become this very decadent chocolate ganache. Now you don't want to stir real briskly, but you do want to stir actively. You want to make sure that you're constantly picking up anything that's settling on the bottom. You don't really want to stir in a lot of air, so it's best not to use a whisk, but just use a spatula like I'm using here. When the product really starts looking shiny, and you can see that the chocolate has melted completely, you can see the gloss now that is coming off of the ganache, and I still have a few little pieces in there, so I just keep stirring. You stir until the product becomes real smooth and shiny. And you can tell when it's almost ready because it starts thickening, and you start feeling a thickness to your spatula as you're stirring. So you can see how shiny and glossy that is now. Now this product is very runny now because it's hot, but it will set. The chocolate in there becomes the medium that will actually set this. And I find it easiest to pour this into a pitcher or something with a spout. The nice thing with ganache is that if this cools down on you, or if you get distracted, you can come right back to it again. Just put it in the microwave, warm it up again, and you can do that over and over again as long as you don't overheat it. If you keep the temperature of this under about 115 degrees, you can heat it over and over again. So you could make it for several days and then come back each day, melt it down, pour some more tarts or whatever you're going to make with it that day. Use it as a filling, use it as an icing, pour it over a cake. But this is a very high-end item that your customers are sure to love. I'm just pouring these in little pre-baked tart shells, and here I'm pouring it into a large pre-baked tart. Now this could be topped with chocolate decorations or any type of inclusion, and you just decorate these up, and you can put a variety on each piece if you desire. Sometimes it's nice just to have a little color on there. I'm just adding marshmallows to the top, and a couple of them, and then adding some mixed nuts by just gently pushing them in. We have a little bit of a rocky road. You can even add sunflower seeds or pistachios. Ganache can be used not only for a tart, but it can be used as an icing. It can be used to pour over a fancy pastry. It can be used to pour over a large cake, and it will keep its shine and it will keep its body, and will always have that nice soft set. For more information on our products and recipes, please visit us at yourbakemark.com.